One outlet calls it a rising movement reshaping the Democratic Party. Another calls it a socialist takeover blowing the party apart. Same election night, same three winners, two very different verdicts. This is Media Lens. Here's what happened. On Tuesday, three congressional candidates endorsed by New York City's Democratic Socialist Mayor Zohran Mamdani won their Democratic primaries. Brad Lander unseated incumbent Dan Goldman. Daria-Liza Avila Chevalier toppled Adriano Espaillat, a five-term congressman who chairs the Hispanic caucus, and a third Mamdani-backed challenger advanced, while higher-profile names, including a Kennedy grandson, fell short. Now watch the framing. The New York Times said Mamdani shook the Democratic establishment, centering momentum and influence. The Guardian emphasized his growing influence over the party, a movement story, candidates rising on his endorsement. The BBC took a different cut entirely, leading with how the Lander-Goldman race laid bare the city's divisions over the Israel-Gaza war. And inside the party, the reaction split too. State Attorney General Letitia James faulted Mamdani for, in her words, blowing up the Democratic Party, while other outlets ran the line that Mamdani's win was no fluke. Each frame tells you what to feel. Shook the establishment reads as energy and change. Divisions over Gaza reads as fracture and conflict. Blowing up the party reads as recklessness. Same three victories, sorted into a story about momentum, a story about division, or a story about danger. So here's the takeaway. The underlying facts barely move. Three endorsed candidates won. Two of them beat established incumbents. What changes is the lens, whether a primary sweep is growth, a schism, or a warning. So watch the verbs. Shook, swept, blew up. Each one is an argument wearing the costume of a description. The moment you notice the verb, you found the spin. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.